I'd like to thank the President for working with us to achieve this significant change to show honor, respect, and gratitude to the Alaskan people of Alaska.
So I'm looking forward to talking with Alaskans about how we can work together to make America the leader on climate change around the globe.
President Obama there, preceded by Alaska's senior Senator Lisa Murkowski, thanking the president for a change in the name of Mount McKinley, executive action the president took to return it to its native Alaskan name, Denali. To talk more about this, we welcome in via Skype from Alaska, a historian of our 49th state, Stephen C. Levi. Stephen is also the author of the book, Dead Men Do Come Back. Stephen, it's good to have your time here on Newsmax Prime. And how are Alaskans reacting to the name change?
Well, we're really pretty happy. It's been one of those things like a bad penny. Every year people come up and they get Denali confused with McKinley, and sometimes they get booked into the Denali Lodge when it should be the McKinley Lodge. So it's going to clean up a lot of little errors like that.
It may clean up things there on our last frontier, but in the lower 48, Ohio lawmakers are really upset because, of course, Mount McKinley, named to honor our 25th president, William McKinley. That was a century ago he was assassinated. People say the president is engaged in political pandering. Do they have a point?
Not really, is because this decision was made by the Department of the Interior. That was their recommendation, and the president just went ahead and rubber stamped it. McKinley, the mountain itself, was named when he was nominated, not when he was president.
Well, let's turn then to the here and now. And according to some press accounts, as our president comes to Alaska, there is one account I read where they said, in essence, he's arguing that the 49th state is, quote, ground zero for climate change. Alaska is dependent on resources for its economy, most notably energy. Do you think the president will be able to make a persuasive case about so-called climate change?
He will, because of what's happening up here. It's not so much the oil. The oil is not going to be affected. It's coming out of the ground. But what is being affected is the permafrost, because as the permafrost is melting and not refreezing the next winter, what's happening is it's releasing a lot of methane gas. It's releasing a lot more methane gas than we ever expected it to. And we're expecting to see sea levels rise up here, probably by as much as 6 feet over the next 50 years. And that puts almost every community along the coast in Alaska, they're going to be underwater.
Well, Stephen C. Levi, we hope it doesn't come to pass what you've outlined with your concerns about climate change, but obviously the president will be making his case on that over the next few days. Thanks so much for your time here on Newsmax Prime. Now, it's time to hear what's on your mind via social media. Conservative Phyllis Schlafly was on this program Friday. Her appearance prompted a whole lot of feedback, including this comment from Shirley, who writes, I agree with Phyllis Schlafly's comments about presidential candidate Donald Trump. Hopefully he will be the Republican presidential nominee. He could defeat socialist Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, or Joe Biden and make America great again. Then, a comment from Blanche. And she writes, yes, to all comments by Phyllis Schlafly. And here's why. Donald Trump. Regarding Donald Trump, I should say, people need to really listen to what he's saying. He's not afraid to speak up and stand up for this country and what's right. And finally, this note from Lib, who is not liberal. She writes, Phyllis Schlafly is spot on when it comes to Trump. I am sick of this government putting everyone ahead of Americans and expecting us to pay for it. One dead American by an illegal alien is one too many. Hashtag Trump 2016. Thanks, Newsmax, for giving us another source for true news. And we thank you for those true comments straight from the heart and your considerable conservative intellect. Now, you want to make a comment to us? Here's where you send them. Go to our website, newsmaxtv.com/comment. My concluding comment, as always, stay brave, stay free, stay tuned.